Hello guys, welcome to Dan's IT Network channel. Well, on my previous video we're able to identify the subnetted IP address per network. Okay, so now it's time for us to identify what is the subnet mask that we need to use per network. Okay, so as you see on this network 5, right, I list down the subnet mask, which is the default one for class C. It's a 255.255.255.0/24, and I put down the 32-bit binary, and same thing on this network 4, network 3, and network 2. So this is not their subnet mask, okay? I just list down the default one. So we need to configure their subnet mask per network. This is very important, all right? So let's start on the network 5, okay, which is in here, okay? So on this network 5, remember that we use the magic number 128, correct? Right? Which is this is the 128. This is the pattern, right? So um, 128, we use that as a magic number on this network 5, right? So looking on this subnet mask, this is the 255.255.255.0/24. So this is a class C, right? It's a class full subnet mask. But since we created a subnetted IP address, then it should have a subnet mask as well. All right. Okay. So here we go. So we use this the 128, right? So this is the 128, right? So what will happen is this 128 will become 1, and then the rest will become 0. All right, so let's do that. And we need to change this, the last 8-bit of the binary, okay? And this is 1, and we need to change this to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Because it's 128 though. So this is the 128. This is the one that we use. We did not use this 6432, so this all becomes 0 then. Okay, this is 1. All right, and then what will happen is we need to count from left. Okay, so starting here, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then 25. Okay, so instead of /24, it will become then /25. Okay, and then for this 0, okay, we need to include this number. So this number is equal to 128. We need to change this 0 to 128. So this is now the subnet mask that we need to use on this network. Okay. All right. And next on the network 4, right? Well, the magic number that we use is 64. Okay. So this is the 64. So what will happen is this 64 up to 128, this will become number 1. This is the pattern. Okay. This will become number 1, and then the rest will become 0. Why? It's because we are counting starting from the left, right? Well, from the left, okay, up to 64, then those are the number 1. And we're gonna do that. Okay, so in here, um, this is the 128, and this is the 64, and then it should be all 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, why? Okay, again, we use the magic number 64, which is in here, which is from here 64 up to the 128. This all will become 0. Okay, this will become 0 then. I'm sorry, this will become 1. Let me correct myself. I'm so sorry. So this will become 1, and then the rest will become 0. Okay? All right, here we go. And then we need to add this number. Okay? 128 plus 64. Let's use a calculator. So 128 plus 64 is 192. So what will happen to the 0 it will become then 192. Okay, and is it still slash 24? The answer is no. Okay, so we need to count here. So this is 8 and 8. Okay, and then 16, then 24, then 25, 26. So it will then be slash 26. So this will be then the subnet mask that we need to use then on this network. Okay, and next network, okay, we use a slash 32. Okay, so looking on the pattern, right, this is the slash 32. So from here, okay, this will become 1, this will become 1, and this will become 1. Okay, and then going to the right, they will become 0. Okay, so keep that in mind. From the left, they will become number 1. Okay, and then to the right, they will become number 0. Let's do that. Okay, this is the pattern. Okay, it's the technique. All right, so let's. This is the number 28. This is the number 64, and this is the number 32, right? So this will then be all 0. Okay, there you go. And then if let's add the number 128 plus 64 plus 32. Why? It's because they're all ones. Okay, let's add them. Uh, let's say 128 plus 64 plus 32. It's 224. Okay, so the number in here, the 0 then in here will become 224. Okay, all right, and is it still slash 24? The answer is no. Okay, so in here will be 8, 16, 24, then 25, 26, 27. So it is now slash 27. Okay, so this is now the subnet mask on this network number 3. Okay, which is on this network IP address. All right, and then next, it's easy, right? So 16. All right, so what am I going to do here? So this is 16. So what will happen in this number? It will become 0 or 1. Of course, it will become 1, okay? Because it's to the left. And then what will happen to the right? It will become 0. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm gonna go in here. All right, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, this will all be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we need to add this number. Okay, we need to add this 128, 64, 32, and 16. Right, so let's do that. So 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16, and that is 240. Okay, let's do that. And I'm gonna change this to a 240. And then is it still slash 24? The answer is no. So we need to count from the left: 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So it will then be slash 28. Okay, 28. All right, and then the last one, okay, it's number 4. So let's look on the pattern. All right, so this is number 4. So this will all become 1, okay, including the 4, of course. And this 2 and 1 will become 0. Let's do that. Okay, just gonna change this to 0. Okay, it's number 4. Okay, so the 4 is included to become number 1. All right, okay, so let's do that. So I'm gonna add 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16. Okay, then plus 8 plus 4. It's 252. Okay, so this will become then 252. Right, and it's still slash 24. Well, the answer is no. Okay, so it will be 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it will be slash 30. Okay, easy, right? There you go. So this will be the subnet mask that we'll then be using on this network number one, okay, which is on the network IP, which is 192.168.1.240. Okay, and there you go. We're done.